The day has come. The day is here. I can't believe it. I can't believe we're finally here, guys. The Sleep Token album. I have had such a stressful fucking morning with this because my best friend has been here and it's the first time I've seen her in person in 4 years. She lives in Spain, and I didn't realize that we crossed wires, and her staying yesterday meant she would be here in the morning when the albums come out, and I was planning to be here at the beginning in immediate release to listen to the album. But obviously I have had to stay off social media all morning. I have had to just ghost everything because I cannot be spoiled, and all I got was messages this morning being like, Bella, it's so good, Bella, it's perfection, Bella, it's art, Bella, it's flawless. And I'm like, please stop, please stop, please stop. But there was a good thing about me waiting until this time today to do the album react, is that shout out to Eminor, one of my subscribers and a very good friend of mine, who sent me a care package all the way from Sweden with lots of Swedish treats in it, including their little teddy bear that's hanging there. It's got like a Swedish flag on it. It's so cute. But the thing that she really wanted to send me was a Sleep Token mug. I have been waiting for this. It's beer. I'm not even gonna cap. I need alcohol for this release. I now have my Sleep Token mug to drink out of while we do the reaction. Ignore how I look. I basically also crossed my wires. I forgot that I have like this e-girl photo shoot thing going on later. So now I'm an e-girl listening to Sleep Token, and the pressure is on not to fucking cry all this makeup off while I listen to this album. Let's go. Let's just fucking go. I can't wait any longer. Oh, I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe we're finally here. I feel like we've been waiting an age for this. Let's get into this religious experience. I'm trying my hardest to really calm down because I felt like Damocles' reaction was really rushed because I had a lot going on that day, and I do have a lot going on today, but nothing will take away from Sleep Token release day. Look to Windward. Let's go. The instrumentals so far on the album, I'm trying not to pause as much, I do apologise, but we here to react, you know what I'm saying? The instrumentals, like the way that they have incorporated so much electronica element in this album so far, it's really nice, it's really fresh, and it's really refreshing as well. I'm really enjoying the creative road that they've chosen so far with the songs they've released from this album.
Just as my form starts to fashion, losing this war of attrition.
Is there a vocal effect on his voice that's sounding like I don't know the name of the effect again, but you know at the beginning of like it's like a noise, like an intentional noise, like at the beginning of like I'm Mr. Brightside, where he's like coming out of my cage, and it's like a really toned down version of that filter, is it not? Let me just move this fucking hair out the way for a minute so I can check it's not just me being... No, there is like a vocal isolation filter on there, isn't there? I really enjoy that. Okay, interesting. Losing this war of attrition just as I drift away. And if we go back to Damocles, we had this war of attrition. So it's the fame. We're talking about the fame again. Okay, we're trying not pause so much, guys.
Just as my form starts to fashion, losing this war of attrition. Just as I drift away, will you haunt this eclipse in me? Will you haunt this eclipse in me?
His voice is haunting.
Will you haunt this eclipse in me?
I like the tone of those me's at the end and like the dragging out that he's doing this. Me. I'm not a singer, but you know what I'm talking about.
Will you haunt this eclipse in me?
Yes, Vessel, I'll do anything for you.
With the shadows longer to me than a light, moving so slow
The vibe it's giving me, this whole like, I don't know why this song pops into my head. Random songs pop into my head and I don't know why, but it reminds me very much of Kidney Thief song called Before I'm Dead. It's in Queen of the Damned, the film Queen of the Damned. Reminds me what to do before I'm dead, to see you. It's got this whole haunting vocals, but that's what it's giving me. I don't know why that popped into my head.
With the shadows longer to me than a light, yeah. Moving so slow I could die, yeah. Say you can let me say, yeah. Will you hold this eclipse in me?
Oh.
Will you hold this eclipse in me? Will you hold this eclipse in me? Will you hold this eclipse in me?
Obviously, Sleep Token has always been, like, I call them architects of art, architects of music, because everything they make is just, it's built. It is built with such thought and such passion. Like Vessel said about, like, don't get mixed up in genre, it'll only disorientate you. It's really built not to fit in a box. It's built to be what it is. And I don't know if it's like a parallel I'm drawing there, where, because a lot of the songs so far off the album have been about the man behind the mask, and really coming from not Vessel, but the person behind Vessel, person that made the vessel of Vessel. But it's almost kind of mirrored in the fact that this album so far has been very much, Vessel is very forward in terms of, like, a lot of the songs are an artistic showcase of his vocals, a vocal showcase of his voice, and it's almost like the man behind the mask is stepping forward. Vessel is taking this front seat, very much so in this album, with his vocals, his vocal ability. So maybe that's another parallel. It's like the man behind the mask is now stepping forward for something, for a reason. Just thinking out loud. But this is a Reacts channel, so, you know, I babble. That's why I do it. Oh wow, I just got goosebumps. See, that's giving me Heilung. That's giving me Heilung vibes. I'm feeling so many different inspirations or influences here, which may or may not align with Vessel and Sleep Token's influences, but, like, I'm hearing other music from very different genres that I enjoy in this. And this just brings forward the fact that it is not about genre and it is not about placing it in a box. Sleep Token are Sleep Token. End of story. I'm not being ignorant here, am I? That is his voice. That is a vocal. That is a vocal. Because it says on the lyrics instrumental break, but that is vocalization that's been manipulated. That's not a specific instrument that I'm just not informed enough to recognize. Is it? Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong.
Now I know why I woke up here on the shoreline, coughing up blood in the twilight. Everything looks the same. Will
I've got to stop it. I'm sorry. Again, with the Before I'm Dead by Kidney Thieves, like the shakiness in the voice, like, to do before I'm dead. She, like, shakes a lot, like, in the chorus, which I can't sing. But there's, like, I love the build up. It's like a desperation. It's like this desperation is getting further. Let me just try and get there.
you listen just as my phone
Like this
starts
part.
to fear? Will you hold this eclipse in me?
It sounds almost curious. It sounds almost like luring you in, like at the beginning of Emergence, where he's like, come on out from underneath who you were. Like, it's like almost like charismatic and calm and like pulling you in. But then in verse 2,
Will you hold this eclipse in me?
that's verse 1.
Will you hold this eclipse in me?
I feel like there's more shakiness going on. The me is getting shakier. It's getting more desperate. It's building. There's like a build coming. It's like gone from like being this charismatic calm to a bit more desperation in there. It's getting more desperate. And then after the instrumental break, when we're in verse 3, which obviously has been a bit of a peak so far, it's more desperate. And obviously we've got the vocal effects on top, but that's like now it's built. And even though, yeah, you can't predict a Sleep Token song, there is some patterns in the way that they build and build and build, rise and plateau in tension, rise and plateau in style, rise and plateau in, I don't want to use the word, but in style. We'll keep style. I don't need to use the G word, but you know what I mean? Fuck, what is that overlay? I can't hear the overlaying vocals. I loved it when they did that in Caramel with like the too young to be bitter over it all, and then at the same time they were like a beautiful nightmare. But I just want to just quickly give me a second. I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry. Will you listen just as my form starts to fission, losing this war of attrition just as I drift away, with the shadows longer to me than a light year, moving so slow I could die here, say you can let me say. And then now I know why I woke up here, on the shoreline, coughing up blood in the twilight, everything looks the same. So along with the desperation and the change in sort of what feels like the tone or the mood of the consistent, will you halt this eclipse in me? Yeah, will you stop this darkness in me? Almost, an eclipse is dark, halt is stop. Will you stop this darkness in me? It's like, it starts with a curiosity. Will you listen? Will you stop this darkness? And then the next verse, it's like, oh, it's so long. I could die here. It's so slow. It's so dark. Will you stop the darkness? And then now it's like, now I know why I'm in this darkness. Now I know why I'm here. Will you just please stop the darkness? It's getting more desperate. Like, stop it. I do feel a lot of undertones of mental health going on in this album. So far, and everyone's gonna be like, no shit, Sherlock, but like more so, like it just feels really, it is the man behind the mask stepping forward. It's almost like a dark romance, a dark romantic gothic literature-esque love letter, but also a love-hate letter. It's like, I want to just pick up on a comment from my last video. Yes, so this is a comment from Doink at Gavin Drums 565 on my previous video. Thank you, Gavin, again for the comment. But it says, fun fact here, the sound of a cassette tape running out and then being flipped over happens exactly 2 minutes and 14 seconds into the song. This is in reference to Sleep Token signing to RCA Records on February 14th of last year. I assume that this is meant to be a way of saying that this is the start of a new beginning for the band. It's such an interesting, because obviously this is the first album with RCA Records, Even in Arcadia, and it sounds almost like, it doesn't sound like the end. I know that I've even put in my video, is this the end? But it doesn't sound like the end. It sounds like evolution, emergence. Ooh. A metamorphosis. They are metamorphosizing. The Sleep Token we've seen before was the caterpillar, they're in the chrysalis, and this album is them becoming a butterfly. Not saying that they're getting better or getting worse. I'm not talking about the quality. I'm talking about, it's just a new stage for them. It's a new chapter. It's evolution, it's growth, it's development. Every artist goes through it, whether you're a painter, whether you're a singer, whether you're a drummer, whether you're an actor, a dancer, like everyone goes through change. And this album feels like a goodbye to something, to a version of themselves they have been and that we know them at, but also a hello to something new. And maybe that's why it feels a bit like a diary entry. It feels a bit like he has to get this out. He has to get this out of his system. He has to tell. He has to express how he's feeling in order to move forward. I'm babbling, I'm sorry. I'm only on the first song and it's going to take ages.
Now I know why I woke up here on the shoreline.
Oh, the emotion.
Coughing up blood in the twilight. Everything looks the same. Will you hold this eclipse in me? Eclipse
Oh. Fuck. Oh my god, my whole body just stimmed. I just had a fucking stim. My whole body is a fucking reptilian right now. I did not fucking anticipate that, and I know we always anticipate a little bit of a drop in sleep, but that whisper and that drop. Oh my god, I've got to go back. I've got to go back. Holy shit. Maximum volume. Fuck yes! Go on, Vessel! Go on, Sleep Token! Fuck! Oh. That was fucking orgasmic. I just... I like that. Fuck, that was fucking awesome. Favorite part of the album so far was that. We're only on the first song. What is that? Oh! I can't. Oh. We're not worthy. I can't cry because it's got a lot of makeup on, but we're not worthy of this. We're not fucking worthy of this. What is that they're saying? What is that distant talking? It's fine. I'm sure it'll come out. It'll come out from the absolute G's that do all the vocal isolation and get it all going on and figure it all out. So, fuck, that was so good.
I've got eyelids heavy enough to break diamonds. You pray for sound, I'm not pray for silence. Damn right faith, this I can't deny. You'll find me with half a mind to get violent.
Oh, I've got shivers.
So give me the edge of a blade and a time and a place, and I'll leave them cold and pushing up borders. Walking with God, so nearly stumbling.
I'm normally on YouTube, so I keep pressing pause, but it keeps running through the fucking lyrics. Got our eyelids heavy enough to break diamonds. You pray for sound, and I pray for silence. Yeah, this is like for that line that you pray. Wasn't there a reference to diamond teeth though before? Wait, anyway, so you pray for sound, and I pray for silence. It's like almost echoing what they said in Damocles when it was, when what is silent to you feels like it's screaming to me. You pray for sound, and I pray for silence. When what is silent to you feels like it's screaming to me. It's almost like a flip there, and it's saying that you're praying for sound, you're praying for more music, you're praying for the shows, you're praying for more content, but he's praying right now for silence, and it might not necessarily be with his music, obviously, because he's clearly inspired. It might be the silence. He needs silence in his head because it feels like screaming to him, as we heard in Damocles. He's just praying for a moment to breathe. He's praying for a little break. He was praying for a break. You pray for more for sound, and I pray for silence for a little rest. Damn right, faithless, I can't deny. You'll find me with half a mind to get violent. Ooh, okay. A lot to unpack there. See, the thing is, the problem with me doing reacts, guys, is that I'm just giving you my absolute blind sort of initial thoughts. But when I go away 24 hours after I've recorded one of these videos, I have so much more to give in terms of thoughts when I've really listened to it over and over, and I've done my thinking. So right now it is very short, like bullet point, immediate thoughts. No more little angels sitting on my shoulders. Ooh. Just give me the edge of a blade and a time and a place, and I'll leave them cold and pushing up boulders. Ooh. Like, on first read, it feels like he's going... It feels like it's talking about, like, a self-harm. Give me the edge of a blade in a time and a place. You know, it isn't over till I say it's over. Like, I will finish it when I want. But when you reread it, it's like... No, it sounds like he's the... Like, no more little angels sitting on my shoulders. Give me the edge of a blade, time and a place. And I'll leave them cold. And pushing up boulders. I don't really know what to make of that, the pushing up boulders part. I know there's probably a reference in there that I'm not seeing, but you know it ain't over till I say it's over is almost like, yeah, okay, you're praying for sound and I pray for silence. That doesn't mean I'm gone. That doesn't mean it's over, because it isn't over till I say it's over. No more little angels sitting on my shoulders. Is Vessel in his villain era? Do you know what I'm saying? But I like, that's an interesting verse, and I know that I'm going to get a lot of perspectives, because even though I react, this is a react channel, I watch every react out there. I watch them all. I love to hear other people's opinions. I love to watch them myself. That's why I do them. But that's interesting. Let's keep going. Yeah, I've gone back. Okay, I don't feel that bad that this video is so long, because I didn't actually realise that this song was 7 minutes and 46 seconds long. Lots of references going on there, isn't there? God, the Gardens of Gardens, probably the Garden of Eden, but they talk about the garden all the time. And the God of the Gaps, the Demon of Sodom. Interesting. Interesting. Because then I am the Demon of Sodom. Is he in his villain era? I mean, like the Demon of Sodom, so we've got Sodom and Gomorrah cities. Like, Sodom and Gomorrah were two ancient cities. Even in this Garden of Gardens, I am the God of the Gaps. I am the demon of Sodom. And Sodom was burned. Sodom and Gomorrah were burned because they were, like, wicked. Incredibly wicked. And sexually deviant. And the angels blinded evil people in the I think I've got it right, in the city. They're like, the angels blinded them. So I am the blood of an angel. Maybe we're not. Maybe I was completely wrong. Maybe this is nothing to do with the man behind the mask. Maybe this is all inside the law. Coffee up in the twilight, everything looks the same. But now I'm having a really different opinion. Is this his villain era? I don't know. Am I walking with gods or merely stumbling forth until there's fire at the gates? Because God sent fire to destroy Sodom. I also need to burn the reward. It's almost like to say, I will do it out of vengeance. I will sunder the earth, but I don't need the reward at the end. I'm just going to do it because I want to. I don't know. I'm thinking, I get really too deep into my thoughts and I get confused. Oh. Oh! It's giving church. Oh, whisper to me, Vessel, please. Oh, wow. Changed my mind. Again! Twice in one song! Fuck. Holy shit. What a way. What a way to start the album, honestly. Fuck, that was powerful. That is the longest. No, it's not. Infinite Baths is the longest song on the album at 8 minutes 23. That's the last song. Oof. Fuck, I didn't expect. Oh, wow. Do you know what? I've changed my mind. I don't think it is to do with the law. I actually think it is still the man behind the mask. I think he's talking about, will you halt this eclipse in me? Will you stop this darkness in me? Maybe it isn't directly or very literally going towards a depression or a spiral. It's more like he's going evil, you know, which could then be the law. Oh my God, it's so confusing. But it's like, will you stop this darkness in me? And then he starts singing about, I am the demon of Sodom. I am the blood of an angel. And like, even I have forgotten where I came from. It's like, oh, he's going bad. He's breaking bad. But holy shit, that bridge was beautiful as well. And it's like, they went for all the biblical references before that in verse 5 and 6 about Sodom and Gomorrah, etc. And then the bridge, it sounded very church. It sounded very gospel. It sounded very choir. You know, the layering of the music on that. So that was very interesting. And then the outro, oh my God, when he did that drop again, it's just crazy to me. Fuck me. I can't believe that's only one song and I'm already like, whoa. And my friends were right when they were like, Bella, it's perfection. It is perfection. It's flawless. Fucking bravo. What a way to start the album. What a fucking way.